Okay.
It's strange what these lovers talk about, my Theseus.
More strange than true. I never can believe these old fables. Lovers and madmen have such seething brains, shaping fantasies that apprehend more than reason that he will ever comprehend. Ooh. The lunatic, the lover, and the poet all think the same things. One sees more devils than hell can hold. That is the madman. The lover is frantic, sees Helen's beauty in the brow of Egypt. In the poet's eye, in his frenzy, he glances from heaven to earth and earth to heaven. As imagination makes bodies, the forms of something unknown. The poet's pen turns them to shapes and gives to airy nothing a local habitation and a name. Such tricks have strong imagination. That it would apprehend some joy, it comprehends some bringer of that joy. Or in the night, imagining some sort of fear, how easy it is to think a bush is a frightening bear.
But the stories of the night recounted and all their minds transformed into one that gives more evidence than fancy images and grows to something of a great size, but still wonderful and strange.
Here comes the lovers, full of joy and laughter. Joy, gentle friends, may joy and fresh days of love accompany your hearts.
Like I gotcha.
Come now, what masks, what dances shall we have to get 3 hours to pass by between our after supper and our bedtime? Where is our usual manger of mirth? What things are in hand? Isn't there a play to make time pass better? Hey, finish straight. Get over here. Come on.
Here, mighty Theseus.
Say, what things you have planned for this evening? What mask? What music? How shall we beguile the lazy time, if not with some delight?
Here's a summary of what is ready. You choose what you will want to see first.
Let's see. The battle with the centaurs, to be sung by Athenian Enrich to the harp. Told it. I know, it's about Hercules. The ride of the tipsy Benchalos, tearing the Thracian singer in their robe. Too old, art, and I already saw it. The thrice three muses mourning for death of learning, late deceased in beggary. Too political. The tedious brief scene of young Pyramus and his love Thisbe, a very tragical mirth. Ooh, merry and tragical, tedious and brief. Hot, it's hot ice. Sounds good. How long is it?
This is a play that is only 10 lines long, which is the shortest play I know. But even at 10 words, it is too long, which makes it tedious, since in the play, no one is good for the role that they are given. And my lord, this play is very tragical. Pyramus kills himself, and when I saw that, I started to cry, but happy tears, the passion of laughing, is never shed.
Who plays these parts?
Hard-working men that work here in Athens, who never used their minds until now, and they now have strained their unpracticed brains with this play in preparation for your wedding.
So let's see it.
No, my noble lord, it is not for you. I have heard it over, and it is nothing in the world, unless you can find their point funny, exhausting, and learned with great painful effort to do your service.
I'm watching it. It's a simple play, so nothing can be strange about it. Go get them. And everyone else, take your seats.
But I don't want to see them embarrass themselves on stage while performing.
You won't see anything of that sort.
But he says they can't act.
We must be kind and thank them no matter how bad it is. We will respect their mistakes and not judge on how hard they work, not the results. When they know I am coming, great scholars have practiced to greet me with planned welcomes, but I've seen them shiver and look pale, make periods in the middle of sentences, not speaking in the middle of sentences, not giving me a welcome. Trust me, out of their silence I have found welcome. As much out of their humility and stumbling as much as a person with a fluent speech. For that reason, Ones that mess up the most speak the most, according to my understanding.
Please, Your Grace, the prologue is ready.
Everyone be quiet, let's hear it.
If we offend, it is with our good will that you should think. We come not to offend, but with good will, to show our simple skill. That is the true beginning of our end. Consider then we come but in despite. We do not come as minding to contest you. Our true intent is all for your delight. We are not here that you should hear repent you. The actors are at hand, and by their show you shall know all that you are like to know.
Well, that was pointless.
He rode that prologue like a crazy horse. He did not know when to stop. A good moral, my lord. It is not enough to speak, but to speak truly.
Yes, he played the prologue like a child trying to play an instrument. They can make sound, but they are out of control.
His speech was like a tangled chain, nothing impaired, but all disordered. Who is next?
Ladies and gentlemen, perhaps you are wondering about the show, but keep wondering, until the truth makes everything clear. This man, Pyramus, if you want to know. This beautiful lady is certainly Thisbe. This man with lime and rough cast will represent the wall, that vile wall that separates these lovers. And through the wall's hole, the poor souls, they are content to whisper, and no man should wonder.
This man with the lantern and the dog with the thorn and that thorn bush. See, thorn bush. And it's moonshine.
So, if you want to know, these lovers were to scorn to meet at Nina's tomb. They're to woo. This grisly beast with which called by the name Lion, coming at night, did scare away or frighten Thisbe. And as she ran, her coat fell, which the lion with his bloody mouth did stain. Soon comes Pyramus, a sweet youth and tall, and finds his trusty Thisbe's mantle slain. With his blade, his bloody flameful blade, his bravely broached his boiling bloody breast, and Thisbe, hiding in mulberry shade, took his dagger and died. For all the rest, let the lion, moonshine, wall, and lovers twain talk about it, while they are here.
Get on with it.
He bravely stabbed his boiling bloody breast, and Thisbe delayed in the mulberry shade, the dagger pulled from the died, and then the rest, the lion, moonshine, wall, for all lovers, the remain full conversation while they reign here.
I wonder if the lion is to speak.
It would not surprise me, my lord. These asses can speak. Why can't a lion?
In this same play, it so happens that I, the snout, will be playing a wall. And such a wall, as you would think, had it in a cranny hole, or chink, through which the lovers, Pyramus and Thisbe, whisper through often and very secretly. This clay and rough cast in this stone shows that I am that same wall. Yes, it is true. And this the cranny, right and sinister, through which the fearful lovers whisper.
Would you want lion and hair to speak any better?
It is the smartest divider that I have ever heard speak, my lord.
Oh, Pyramus is drawing near the wall. Pyramus is coming near the wall.
Oh, grim-looking night! Oh, night with color so black! Oh, night with which is always there when day is not! Oh, night! Oh, night! Alack, alack, alack! Ah, I'm afraid my Thisbe promise is forgot. And you, oh wall, oh sweet, oh lovely wall, that stands between her father's ground and mine. You wall, oh sweet and lovely wall, show me your hole to blink through with my eye.
Thanks, courteous wall.
You did good. But what do I see? I do not see Thisbe. Oh, stupid wall! Oh! I do not see Thisbe. Grit your stones for deceiving me.
Wall, I think she curse again.
No. Actually, sir, you shouldn't say anything. It's not his turn, it's Thisbe's. Disappointing me like this is Thisbe's cue. She's supposed to enter now. I'll see her exactly through that wall. And, you'll see exactly. Here she comes.
Thisbe!
Some people don't understand.
Thisbe!
Oh, Wall, you have often heard my moans. For splitting me and my fair pyramids apart, my cherry lips have often kissed your stone. Your stones with mine and tearing out in.
I see your voice! I will go to the home. See, and I can hear Thisbe's face. Thisbe!
My love, your art, my love, I think.
Think what you want, I am your love, and like Lilander, I am still faithful.
And I am faithful to you like Helen of Troy.
Not even Cephalus was so true to Proclus.
And as Cephalus to Proclus, I to you.
Oh, kiss me through the hole of this vile wall.
I'll kiss the wall's holes, not your lips at all.
Will you meet me at Nini's tomb right away?
Life and death won't stop me from going.
My part's over. I'm gonna go.
Now the wall's down between the two neighbors, tragedy over.
No remedy, my lord, when the walls are so eager to hear without warning.
This is the silliest stuff that I've ever heard.
The best plays are still not perfect, and the worst are no worse, if your imagination can make them better.
They clearly do not have as much imagination as you do.
If we imagine these people as they think of themselves, we will have some amazing actors.
Here comes two noble beasts in, a man and a lion.
You gentle ladies, you who are scared easily by even the smallest monstrous mouse that creeps on the floor, beware that you might both quake and tremble from fear tonight when the lion rough in the wildest rage roars. Please know that I, Snug the Joiner, am merely acting as a lion. For if I were to actually come as a real lion, well, it would be a pity on my life.
A very gentle beast, with a good conscience.
He's the best actor that I've ever seen play a lion.
This lion is as brave as a fox.
True, and as wise as a goose.
That's not true, my lord, since his braveness cannot carry his weakness.
In his wisdom, I'm sure, cannot carry his braveness. It doesn't matter. He can be either one. Let us now listen to the moon.
This lantern does represent the horned moon.
He should have worn the horns on his head.
He isn't a crescent moon, and so the horns are probably hidden inside the circle.
This lantern does represent the horned moon, and myself, the man in the moon.
This is the biggest error out of all of the others. The man should be inside that lantern. How is he the man inside the moon?
He doesn't go in due to the candle, since it is too hot.
I am tired of this moon. I wish we could wax or wane and disappear.
It appears by his close to no wisdom that he is waning, but yet, be polite, you must keep listening.
Proceed, moon.
Continue. All that I have to say is that this lantern is the moon, I'm the man in the moon, this thorn bush is my thorn bush, and this dog is my dog.
Why, all they should be in the lantern because of these are the moon. But be quiet. Here comes Thisbe.
La 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 la, 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 la.
This is Nini's tomb.
Nice running, Thisbe.
Well shown, Moon. Honestly, the moon shines very well.
That's good, Lion.
So the lion vanished.
And then came Pyramus.
Sweet moon, I thank you for your sunny beams. I thank you, moon, for sharing so bright now. For by your gracious golden glittering gleams, I trust you to show me where Thisbe is.
Oh no! What? Look, guys! Don't you see the tragedy that's happened here? Oh, Daisy died. Oh dear, your coat, it's covered in blood. Come, Furies, and punish whoever has done this to her. Oh, fates, come and cut the thread of my life. Quail, crush, conclude, and kill.
This part with the death of a close friend is close to making any man look sad.
Damn my heart, but I have a pity for the man.
Oh, right. My dear has been deflowered by a lion. Mother Nature, why did you create such mean and cruel animals called lions? She was the most beautiful woman who ever lived. Loved, that liked, that looked every day with a smile. Since she is dead, I am dead too. Come, Tears, come. Outsword and wound the chest of Pyramus, the left part where the heart is.
Here I go. I'm going to die now.
How? That's how I die. I die. And I die. And I die.
I die. Hence.
Now I'm dead. My soul is in the sky. My tongue shall talk no more. Moon, go away. So now, I die. I die. I die. I die.
He is not a die, but an ace, because he is only one man.
Less than an ace, because if he's dead, he's nothing.
With the help of a surgeon, he might recover and become an ass again.
If Moonshine is gone before Thisbe comes back, how will she find her lover in the dark?
She will find him by starlight. Here she comes, and her passion will end the play.
I don't think a speech is necessary for such a self-obsessed Pyramus. I hope this is quick.
I can't decide if Pyramus or Thisbe is better. If he's a better man, God help us. May God bless us if she's a better woman.
No!
She has already seen him with those sweet eyes.
And ladies and gentlemen, Thisbe is dead.
Are you asleep, my love? Are you dead, my dove? Wake up, Pyramus! Wake up, Pyramus! Speak! Are you talking? Are you dead? I must cover your eyes. Your lips, your cute little nose, your yellow cheeks. Now you are gone! Gone! Lovers will cry over your death.
Moon! His eyes will bleed green as leeks. Oh, the fates! Come to me! With hands as pale as milk, lay them in gore. Since you have cut off this thread of silk with shears, tongue not a sword. Come, trusty sword. Come, blade, pierce my breast. Ah!
And farewell, friends. Thus, Thisbe ends. So long, goodbye, adieu. Moonshine and Lion are left to bury the dead.
Yes, and Wall too.
No, that's not true. The wall that separates the two families is now down.
So
Would you like to see the epilogue or to hear a burgomaster dance between the two of us?
Well, no epilogue is necessary, because your play needs no further explanation. Nor will it ever. Because when all the characters are dead, there's nothing left to say. Now, I'll grant you that if the person that wrote the play had played Pyramus and hanged himself with Thisbe's garter, thing you covered your face with, that would have been a fine tragedy. And no, it is, really. And very notably performed. But whatever, we'll dance to your burglar mask. We can go without the epilogue. Iron Tongue of Midnight and Skull 12. Lovers, to bed. The light spirits are on their way. I'm afraid we're going to oversleep tomorrow morning as much as we overplayed the night. Channel play has well diluted the heavy steps tonight. Sweet friends, to bed. For 2 weeks, we will celebrate the solemn event with nightly revels and renewed cheerfulness.
Now the hungry lion is roaring, and the wolf is howling at the moon. The poor man is snoring since he has all his work done. The screech owl, screeching loud, frightens the sick people, thinking that they're going to die. Now it's the time of night when the graves are wide open, and each one lets his fairy out to glide through the graveyard. And we're the fairies, running away from Hecate's triple carriage like we run away from the sun, following darkness like a dream. We can now frolic. Not a mouse should disturb this house. I'm set here with a broom to sweep off the dust from behind the door.
The house gives off light all throughout. By the dead and drowsy fire, every elf and fairy spirit pop his light as birds do on branches. Follow my lead, we are going to sing and dance.
First, rehearse your song by memory, each word to a soft note. Hand in hand with fairy grace, we will sing and bless this place.
Sing fairy song, sing.
Sing!
Sing fairy song.
Just an Athenian girl, living in a lonely world. She ran through the woods looking for her man.
Alright, who hired this guy?
Just an Athenian boy, with a potion put on his eyes. He ran through the woods looking for his girl.
Where are you from?
Fairy queen, sleeping sound, sleeping softly on the ground. Flower juice put on her eyes and she fell asleep with an ass.
But Oberon is our king.
Oh.
And Titania is our queen.
Queen.
They're the cutest couple we've ever seen,
Sing.
except sometimes they go to the extreme. Yeah, Oberon is our king. And Titania is our queen. They're the cutest couple we've ever seen, except sometimes they go to the extreme.
Oberon, the fairy king.
What?
The cause of everything.
Alright, that's enough.
Somewhere in the night.
No one invited you to this party.
Tearing everybody's love apart.
See, this is why I don't
working
sing
hard
here.
to do his part. Puck just wants to screw things up just one more time. Some will win, some will lose. Puck will make them sing the blues. Oh, the play never ends. It's 5 acts long and on and on.
Now until the break of day, each fairy stray through the house. We will go to the breast bride bed, which shall be blessed by us, and the issue created there shall always be fortunate. All the couples will love each other forever, and the blots of nature's hand will not stand in their children. Never mole, hair, lip, or scar, or nasty marks such as are hated in newborns. With this holy field do, each fairy step forward and bless several chambers through this palace with it. Bless it with peace, and the owner, will blessed by us, will rest in safety. Trip away, make no stay. Meet me all by break of day.
If we shadows have offended, think but this, and all is mended, that you have but slumbered here, while these visions did appear. And this weak and idle theme, no more yielding, but a dream. Gentles, do not reprehend. If you parted, we will mend.
And as I am honest Puck, if we had unearned luck, now to escape the serpent's tongue. We will make amends ere long, else the Puck a liar call. So good night unto you all.
Give me your hands, if we be friends, and Robin, sure restore amends.
We'll have the best of luck in years to come. So all three couples will remain true to their love. Go away!
Oberon, Titania.